Hi, it's Nikki with Yarn as a Second Language. I just wanted to jump on really quickly in our last days of Vlogmas right before the holiday, the Christmas holiday here, to let you know that there are stocking stuffers at Dollar Tree. We are all trying to limit our trips to different stores and different places, and I know Dollar Tree is the last stop on my Christmas wrapping adventure. They have a lot of wrapping paper, of course, and bags and bows and labels, and I always forget something, have to stop in. So I was perusing the store and noticed they had a lot of things that I, as a crafter, would like to get in my stocking. So I said I was going to pick up some things, and I thought I'd share them with you. So let's just get started really quickly. The first thing I came up to was these pouches. They are, I think, technically cosmetic pouches. There's two of these. You can't see it. But these are perfect for notions in your crafting bags. They have a little zipper on top. They're not lined, but they are of this kind of vinyl-y material. So I think these are perfect to add stitch markers, maybe shove your pattern in there if you've got a paper pattern. Just little notions keepers, scissors, things like that, that I can throw in a bag and be ready to go. So these, I got these two for $1. Yeah, they are marked as cosmetics bags. These were in the makeup aisle. So good stocking stuffer for there. I didn't mean to, but I ended up getting a lot of candy. Dollar Tree has these Godiva Masterpieces chocolate bars, and that one's dark chocolate ganache heart. They have these Ferrero Rocher chocolates. Yum, I like those. Those are always very good. They had the little Russell Stover individually wrapped chocolates, the little box. They had, I've never seen these before, turtle bites. And the Godiva milk chocolate. So lots of candy, you know, decent upscale candy options for any stockings you have to fill. I think my first one, this one probably won't make it into my stocking. I like these, the little hazelnuts. So those are good options. In the stationery aisle, I am bad about buying stationery and paper products and things like that. But every crafter needs multiple pairs of scissors. So I picked these up. They had cool little designs on the blades here. That one. And I thought those were neat. I'm always losing scissors. These are probably too big to go in a bag, but if I can put them where I sit on the couch and knit and on my desk, they will get well used. And these were $1. They have, the handles are cushioned. So I thought that was a great deal. And also in the stationery aisle, this is just completely frivolous. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if this is a thing. But they had a glass pen with ink. So I thought that was neat. I'm going to try that out. Does anybody do bullet journaling? I do. Try. So we're going to try and see if this works with bullet journaling. But I thought that was a neat, you know, crafty addition. Somebody who's into calligraphy or hand lettering or something like that. I don't know if this is good. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'd like to try. So I thought that would be neat to find in my stocking on Christmas morning. And in the same aisle, the boxes come in loose a little. I found these screen wipers. A lot of my patterns, I don't print them out. I just keep them on my tablet So these, I've already tested one out. It really did clean my tablet screen. It was kind of gross. So this is something that I need, and I'll open it up. It's kind of self-contained. They're not individually wrapped, so you're kind of reducing the waste you produce, even though they put it in a box. But they are little screen wipers. So that's going to become useful. In the health and beauty aisle for crafters, my hands are my tools, man. So nail clippers and emery boards are always welcome. I hate getting a snag in my nails or cuticles and it catches the yarn that I'm using. And nail clippers can be used as a yarn snipper in a pinch. So that was a good little kit. I also found these little mini nail files. And they have Believe, Smile, and Sing. So those are cute. I'm going to put those in my little pouches that we got. Also in the cosmetic aisle, hand cream, lotions, hand creams. This happened to be a 2-pack. I think it says cinnamon and cranberry. But you could always use that. And I can put one in my knitting bag and one in the car because everybody's using hand sanitizer so much after I sanitize and let my hands dry. A little lotion helps you out. I have 2 more categories, so I bought multiples for myself. Dollar Tree is good on crafting books, but they vary widely from store to store. This past week, I don't know what you're going to have at your store, but this past week I found 4 books that I was genuinely interested in having at the Dollar Tree. And the first one I walked up on was Animal Knits for Kids. Isn't she precious? So I flipped through it. Well, you can see the back. Just look at that. Seems like this Barron's brand shows up quite a lot. 30 cute knitted projects they'll love. So, we've got some newborns in my extended family and friend group. And these, look at that. Come on. Come on. They have a baby blanket. So I just thought, this is a cute book. And for $1, even if I make 1 or 2 patterns out of this, it's worth it. So that caught my eye. And then tea cozy. I have never actually knit a tea cozy. I don't know if I've run into a tea cozy in the wild, but people apparently have this. Look at the back. Look at her. That's just cute. The owl. So I may have to make, here he is, have to make a tea cozy. Look at that. Does that make me a crazy knit lady? Oh well. So they are not all knit. I ran up on, there's a crochet motif and things like that in there. So tea cozies. Tea cozies. So I'm looking forward to looking at that. And I found a couple more that are not yarn related, but related to some of my interests. I don't know how to say his name, so I'm going to say Coffee Facet Quilts, Shots, and Stripes. This is a big hardback book. And he is like the color king of, I guess, all textiles. So there's a couple of, look like the stars get me every time. don't know, I think I just blocked the light, but for $1, the crazy quilts, my mom will love that. For $1, I think it says it retails in the US for $35. So that was my Dollar Tree find of the other day, which I am super interested in. Maybe beyond my quilting skills, my sewing skills, but still beautiful, a beautiful book. Like I said, I hope you can find these at your Dollar Tree. But the last one I found may not be something I will do in the near future, but it's something I was interested in, see how the process goes. It's Mastering the Art of Fabric Printing and Design. Look at those. I just want to know how people do this. That is an art, and that's a lot of visual art that I'm not really good with. Color and pairing colors, and so there they give you some lessons on color theory and things like that. Photoshop filters. I don't want to, show their whole book. Resist dyeing and painting with a stencil. Like, I just thought this is also a hardcover book, but that's amazing for $1. I think it's on the back. It says $30 US. So even if I don't get into this, even if this is not this is beyond, way beyond my crafting skills, I would just love to flip through it, see how it's done, and possibly pass it on in the future to somebody who maybe has the skills to do this. So at my local Dollar Tree, hope you have comparable books and fun stuff. So this has been a really quick roundup. I have one more thing. And I was super excited because my Dollar Tree never, ever, ever has yarn. So this is Premier Just Yarn Worsted. It is 100% acrylic. There's 131 yards. But not only did they have yarn, they had a lot of yarn. And they had pretty colors of yarn. Uh-oh, I'm going to get in trouble really quickly here. And I may possibly a little bit have gone a little crazy. So they had, 6 colors at my Dollar Tree. And I got one of each. Actually, I may have cheated and got a couple of this gold and this burgundy because I have a project I'm going to make, and it's going to be a Christmas present, and I hope I can get it finished. I am 2 rows shy of it, but hopefully this is going to be done. But the yarn feels really good. I swatched it, I washed it, and it was fine. It didn't peel up excessively or anything. Premier yarn I've seen at Joann's a lot, but these colors, they're very fallish. But I'm trying to do broaden my horizons with color and make some things out of stranded knitting. And this is a great way to get a lot of color variety and not spend a ton of money. But if you're testing out the technique or you just want something very colorful, I walked up on this and they had a whole bin when I went, but I think it's going to go quickly because, of course, see, I went a little bit crazy. So a cream, this is showing up a little peachy, but it's more orangey, sunsetty, a navy, a goldeny yellow, a gray, and a burgundy. Those are the colors they had at my Dollar Tree. But this is going to keep me busy over the Christmas holidays. I hope you can go to your Dollar Tree if you're getting wrapping paper or stocking stuffers or just a quick snack as you move on to do other Christmas shopping. And I hope you can find something that makes you happy, makes you smile a little bit in these days. And thank you so much for coming along with me with my stocking stuffer yarn haul. I am going to stuff my stocking, put it over the mantle, and get to knitting. Thanks for joining me. Happy holidays.